If you've ever played the game of poker, you may already be a poker dabbler.
They say that people can win tournaments by playing
Chips.
Blind.
You don't even have.
Position.
Well, I mean, see, you don't. You know what I mean?
No,
Yep.
I didn't. I didn't catch that.
Welcome to Poker Dabblers, and this is the facts with the Hitman. This week I was playing poker in a free bar poker league that's in Minnesota and Wisconsin, and so I was playing with a lot of beginners. So I thought about 5 things that beginners could do to improve their game. The first thing was, as a beginner, don't feel like you need to be in every hand. I saw everybody pretty much calling every hand, whether there was a raised pre-flop or not, with any 2 cards. So save your chips. You got to protect your chips. You won't win more chips by being in every hand. You're actually going to throw more chips away. Look for the premium cards, play smart, and get in only the flops that make sense. Because the other thing, as fact number 2 is you should be observing the table. You should be observing the players, even when you're not in the hand. Try to figure out where they're sitting in their hand. Try to think in your head, okay, does this person already have a hand? Are they on a draw? Are they completely bluffing? And see how many times you're right with your guess when they show their cards at the end. The other thing I want you to do is observe the cards on the board. I want you to look at what's there and not just see how your 2 cards fit in there and what hand you have. You need to look at the whole picture. What could your opponent have? I saw a lot of people making calls with top pair when there were 3 suited cards out on the board and the other person had a flush just because they didn't see it. Or maybe there was 4 cards to a straight, and so all their opponent needed was 1 card on either end to make a better hand than their 2 pair or even 3 pair. So look at all the cards on the board and think about all the things your opponent could have and why they would be betting you up and raising you up. That takes me to the 4th thing, is don't feel like you need to, if you feel beat, don't feel like you need to make that hero call at the end when they make a big bet on the end and you see that there's a lot of things out there that could beat you, but you've already got 2 pairs, you've got 3 of a kind, and you're like, oh, I already put all these chips in there. Don't feel like you need to make that call at the end because it's just going to cost you money. When you know you're beat, you kind of know you're beat, unless they've proven to be a big bluffer, and those are things that you would know from observing the player in other hands. The other thing I want you to do is not stay too long in every hand. If you have good premium cards and you don't hit the flop and somebody makes a bet, don't feel like you already committed some chips and you want to protect those chips. It's okay to fold the cards, move on to the next hand. You're not going to make more chips by just hoping that your card comes on the last 2 cards. Don't stay in a hand too long. And that's the facts with the Hitman. Thanks for watching.